Good afternoon, everybody. Sorry for the delay today, but we are on and we are continuing with our English level 1. Today, our topic is using and, A-N-D, and as we are teaching deaf persons, this word is not a word that is used in the deaf English, in the deaf language. We do not use and. Most of the times it is okay, it is being used, but I'm seeing somebody came in. I'm not seeing them. All right. So we want to know how to use and in terms of when we are writing English, what it is used for, because even though we use the language, you use the sign in sign language at times. In terms of when we have to use it when we are writing, that is important. So I'm letting some of my students in right now. All right, so Rebecca, welcome. We haven't seen you for a few classes, I know, because of work, but welcome back to class. Good to have you. All right, so we have with us this evening, we have Sabriki, Cheryl, Maniram, Salwen, and Rebecca. Okay. Last week we were doing pronouns. We did pronouns for a while, and today we're going to just move on to a new topic, which is using and. And we use and when we are joining or making a list of similar types of words. And these similar types of words is like when we're talking, the words that we use when we are speaking. And we know these words as we said them before. We have nouns. These are types of words that we use when we are talking, whether it is sign language or English. So we have nouns, we have verbs, and we have adjectives. When we're using these types of words and we have a list of them, we use and the list is usually 2 of them together. So I'm just going to my next board. So if I have, I'm just looking at nouns first. And I can list nouns. Okay, so I can list, I'm talking about a list of persons. And welcome, Linda, I'm seeing you. So I have, okay, a list of persons. So I'm saying Mary, and I put in Jane. These are 2 names of persons. But if I'm going to write them in a sentence as when we were doing the pronouns, so I'm going to put it in a sentence. So I have Mary, and I have Jane, excuse me, are girls. They are girls, but something is missing. I need to join Mary and Jane in my sentence. I use and. Mary and Jane are girls. So and is placed between the 2 nouns, Mary and Jane. So I use and to join two nouns. Similarly, if I have verbs, so I have verbs, so I represent the verbs are action words, and we know action words. So I'm saying certain things, certain actions that are taking place. So we could have eating, we could have sitting. These are 2 verbs. So I can say, because we need to know who doing the action. So my person who doing this action is Mary. Mary is the only person I am talking about. Mary is, and Mary is doing two actions. She is sitting and she is eating. So to join the two actions, I'm going to put and. So Mary is sitting and eating. I am joining the both sitting and eating are verbs. I put in verbs here, V for verbs, V for verbs for eating. Both of them are verbs. I have to join, I'm joining the two actions because they are similar, they are verbs. Both of them are verbs. That is why I can join them together, sitting and eating. Mary and Jane both are nouns, N for nouns. That is why I can do that. I can join sitting and eating. I can join Mary and Jane using and. Going to the next word, adjective. And example of adjectives. All right. So I can say handsome. I could say tall. And I can say, who I use again? Okay, Peter is a boy, a man, is tall, handsome. Excuse me. Let's make some more room for me to write these words so it doesn't come off there. Tall, handsome. Right? So I'm talking about Peter and I'm using adjectives. Right? I'm using adjectives, but I have to join the I use two adjectives to describe Peter or to talk about him. And to join, I say Peter is tall and handsome. I want to put my full stop at the end of my sentence, but not allowing me. So Peter is tall and handsome. So I am joining tall, handsome together. They are adjective. ADJ is for adjective. I am joining two adjectives in my sentence to show, to make my sentence to talk about Peter. I'm going back again. Look at it. We are joining, we write in our sentence, we're looking at nouns. Two nouns together in a sentence, you must put and. Right? I use and. Two nouns. Remember, they are the same kind of words. Same kind of words. Mary, Jane. Both of them are nouns. Okay? Similarly, when I have two verbs, sitting, eating, I am putting them together in a sentence. I must put and between it. Two of them. Again, I am talking about adjectives. I have two adjectives together in my sentence. Join up together. I join it with and. I am showing you that to show you this now. So if I put Jane sleeping, and I put and between this. Jane sleeping home. Jane and sleeping, sorry. In the bed. Jane and sleeping in the bed. Why is this sentence wrong? Why is this sentence wrong? Why is this sentence wrong? Who can tell me? Why is that sentence wrong? Anybody, any volunteer? Cheryl, you tell me it is wrong. Why? Yeah, Cheryl, go ahead. Jane is a person. Right. Right. So Jane is a person. This is a noun. This is a noun. N-O-U-N. N for noun. And sleeping is a verb. You cannot join a noun and a verb with and. And Cheryl even gave me the answer. You cannot say Jane and sleeping in the bed. And Cheryl told me the right thing. I should write Jane is sleeping in the bed. Very good. If I want to use and after Jane to make this sentence correct, I have to write Jane and, if I want to write the word and, I'm going to write it, put it over. Jane and I have to write another person. I have to write another person with Jane. And then I put a, because it's more than one of them, more than one person, sleeping in the bed. So I have to write another person. So I could put Mary. All right. So Jane and both Jane and Mary both are nouns. It have to be nouns joining. Okay, so when you're writing your sentences and you're using and, don't just throw and all over the place. Don't just write the and because you know you have to put an and in the sentence. You have to know where you're putting that and. It must join two words that are the same type based on the part of speech. And I told you these parts of speech have to be either, they must be the same. Both of them have to be nouns. Or, as we did before, both of them have to be adjectives. For you to put the and between it. Or, both of them have to be verbs. To put and between it. You can't throw the and anywhere. So you use it when you're signing, but you don't really think about it with what you're using it, but you use it in the right way, yes. But when you're writing, it have to be used properly, especially when you're writing English. Right? And that is what you write. You have to write English. All right, so that is one use of and I'm going back again. So we finished that. So let's looking at the time. All right, let's look at some practice then. Instead of me giving you another, let's look at some practice. And we're looking at, you all have to find where to put the and. Okay, so I'm gonna write a sentence, but and is missing. So write You have to find out where to put the and. So write and to complete the sentence. All right, so first one. Excuse me, please. All right, so this is a sentence and is missing. Where is and missing? The lady reads, writes every day. Where am I putting and? I'm just going to put, am I going to put it here? Am I going to put it where B is? Am I going to put it where C is? Or am I going to put it here? So tell me, A, B, or C, where am I going to put and? Am I going to put it where A is, B, C? I'm seeing Sabriki putting up her hand. Where are you going to put it? Yes, Sabriki. C. Okay. Sabriki said she's going to put it where C is. So at the either side of C, we have reads, we have writes. So reads, what kind of word it is? If you know, reads is an action word. So that is a verb. Writes is a verb. All right. And I said you joining two words together must be the same. So Sabriki, you are correct. And the lady reads and writes every day. So this is correct. Why am I not putting it by the others? Why am I not putting it? Huh? Why am I not putting it by A? Why I should not put it by where A is? Why A is wrong? Yes, Rebecca? Yes, Rebecca. Why am I not putting it by A? Go ahead and see your hand up, Rebecca. Go ahead. Why I'm not putting it? Why can't I put and here? Why I didn't put and here? Why this is wrong? Because a lady is a noun, but is the a noun? Is the a noun? No, the is not a noun. Why am I not putting it? And I'm trying to go back. I don't want to write too much so that confuse you. So why am I not putting and here? Because a lady is a noun, but reads is a verb. So that's why this is wrong. Okay? Again, why am I not putting it by D? Because write is a verb and every day is not a verb. Every day is not a verb. So I cannot put and here. If I put and here, it is wrong. I put in the and where both words are the same type. It's either they are two verbs, two nouns, or two adjectives. Okay? And the correct answer is C. All right, one more practice. So this is B. All right, so the sentence is men, women are allowed to vote. Where am I putting my and? Am I putting it A, B, C? We have so many, D and or E. All right, where am I putting and? Where am I putting it? A, I'm not asking Sabiki again. Am I putting it where A is, B, C, D, or E? Not Sabriki. All right, Selvin, give me the answer already. Rebecca, where am I going to put it? Where am I putting the and? A. Very good. Selvin, A. This is correct. A is correct. I need to put the and here. Why am I putting the and there? Because man is, this is a noun. Woman is a noun. So you're looking to see where two words are the same kind standing together. You need to put the and there. I don't put I is a verb. Right? And you see this are allowed. These two are verbs that needs to be together. This is like one verb. This is a verb in the sentence. Are allowed is one verb here. Is a verb. So even though both of them are considered they are a verb, and we'll learn more about these kind of verbs as you go along. Yeah. All right. And vote is a verb also. And to is this is when we will look at this in terms of preposition when we come into that, right? Preposition. We'll learn about these later on. Preposition. Right? So you're looking at the to and usually joins, and this is a rule. I'm going to give you the rule as we closing off just now. This is a rule. We only join and to nouns, verbs, and adjectives. So you join nouns with, we join nouns, we use and, not join nouns, sorry. We use and, with nouns, verbs, and adjectives. Right? So we use them with these. All right? And they must be standing together in the sentence. Okay, now there are more to learn out of this, but I'm just going step by step, going slowly. I'm going slowly. All right, so for home lesson, I want you to write 2 sentences using and. So homework. Write 2 sentences. I'm giving you just 2 using and. So you write in sentence 1, sentence 2. So whatever you write, I'm not going to give you. You could either write, so I should study 3. So 1, you're using nouns. I'm going to give you that challenge. Verbs. So you must have 2 verbs in the sentence. Adjective. Giving you a little challenge here. Let me see if you could get through. Right? So think about a sentence where you have 2 nouns together, a sentence with 2 verbs together, and a sentence with 2 adjectives together. You think you can try and see if you could think it up for yourself. I know you could go on the internet and search and find it. You could go on the internet and find a sentence with 2 nouns in it and bring it for me. All right, you can do that also to help you, and then maybe look at it and maybe try your own to do one on your own, right? So I'll put just 2. I'll take out the 2. It will be 2 sentences. All right, sentences. Using an. Am I going crazy at writing? Right, so you're using an in your sentence. You must have an. So every one of them, make sure it have an in it. So join. Okay, I hope it was clear to you. Look back, and this will be up on the YouTube to show you how to do it. Back again, how we did it before. Right, so this is, remember how I did it? This is number 1, nouns. Mary and Jane are girls. Number 2, verbs. Mary is sitting and eating. That is what I want for the home lesson. Don't give me back my same sentence, please. And the last one, number 3, sentence with the adjective. Peter is tall and handsome. Let me see if I can put a full stop at the end of the sentence. It's not allowed. There. Right? So think about writing 3 sentences for me like this. Right? I hope you all enjoy. Anybody have any questions before we leave? Any questions for me? Salwen, Sabriki, Rebecca? Okay, so I want to say goodbye. Thank you for coming out this evening. Sabriki, you have a question? I see you're waving. Yes, Sabriki, what is your question? Sorry about that. Yes, I'm gonna put it on YouTube. I'm gonna send a link for you, right? And I want you all. You can go on to our website. We have a website now for Deaf Pioneers Life Center. We have a website that we having all our YouTube videos on. So the website is, I'm gonna write it down. I want you to go to our website to find all our videos. Our website, Deaf Pioneers website. You can go and get all the videos things that we're learning. So the website is deaf, DEAF, pioneers.com. So go into, so deafpioneers.com. That is where you're going to get all your videos. So when you're searching, just go to our website. This is where Deaf Pioneers website is. We have our new website where we have all our programs on, deafpioneers.com, and you are going to find all the YouTube videos with our English level 1 so that you can learn and go over the things that was taught before, right? So you don't have to be searching. One place to find everything, not on Facebook, but right there, deafpioneers.com. So thank you and see you all. Next week, please go out, send your pictures of your sentences for me on WhatsApp. Bye bye. Until.